A catastrophic lake-effect snow event has brought travel to a standstill along the Interstate 90 corridor in northwest Pennsylvania, forcing state officials to implement emergency closures and leaving hundreds of motorists stranded in what meteorologists are calling a historic weather event for early divitukstoshi divdesmit sistais. As of Friday evening, January 16, 2026, a 50-mile stretch of I-90 extending from the Ohio state line through Erie to the New York border remains under a full commercial vehicle ban and a general travel advisory. The Pennsylvania Department of Transportation took the drastic step of closing several exit ramps after multiple multi-vehicle pileups were reported near North East and Girard. Visibility is essentially zero. We are dealing with whiteout conditions where the sky and the snow-covered ground become indistinguishable, said a spokesperson for the Pennsylvania State Police. We have reports of jackknifed tractor trailers blocking all eastbound lanes near mile marker 35. Our priority is life safety and extracting those trapped in their vehicles. The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a blizzard warning for Erie County. The lake effect engine, fueled by unseasonably warm waters in Lake Erie clashing with an Arctic blast from Canada, has created a stationary snow band that is dumping 3 to 5 inches of snow per hour. As of 8 p.m. tonight, official measurements at Erie International Airport have surpassed 28 inches within a 12-hour period, with localized drifts reaching up to 5 feet in rural areas of the county. Forecasters warn that the band is expected to remain stationary through Saturday morning, potentially pushing total accumulations past the 40-inch mark. Governor Josh Shapiro has signed a proclamation of disaster emergency for Erie and Crawford counties, authorizing the northbound National Guard to assist in stranded motorist recovery and to provide heavy equipment for snow removal. The City of Erie has declared a snow emergency, meaning all non-essential vehicles must stay off city streets to allow plows to operate. However, even the heavy-duty PennDOT plows are struggling. Reports indicate that several plow trucks have had to pull over due to the intensity of the snowfall, as they cannot keep the blades clear fast enough to maintain a safe path. The I-90 corridor is a vital artery for east-west commerce. The closure has caused a massive backlog of freight, with hundreds of trucks parked at rest stops and travel centers in neighboring Ohio. Local shelters have been opened at the Erie Bayfront Convention Center and several local high schools for travelers who were forced off the highway. We were heading to Buffalo when the sky just opened up, said Sarah Jenkins, a motorist currently sheltered in Girard. Within minutes, we couldn't see the car in front of us. We are just lucky we made it to an exit. The heavy, wet nature of the initial snowfall, followed by high winds gusting up to 45 miles per hour, has caused widespread power outages. Penelec reports that approximately 15,000 customers in the Erie metro area are currently without power. Repair crews are finding it difficult to reach downed lines due to the impassable roads. Meteorologists expect the lake effect bands to begin shifting northward toward Buffalo, New York by midday Saturday. However, a secondary cold front is expected to bring sub-zero temperatures, Fahrenheit, to the region by Sunday, creating a risk of flash freezing on any surfaces that have been cleared. PennDOT and the state police strongly urge all residents to stay home. If you must travel, ensure your vehicle is equipped with an emergency kit including blankets, water, food, and a flashlight. For real-time traffic updates and road closures, motorists are encouraged to check the 511PA website or download the 511PA mobile app. Meanwhile, a powerful and relentless winter storm system has descended upon the state of Ohio today, January 16, 2026, plunging the region into a state of emergency. From the shores of Lake Erie in the north to the Ohio River Valley in the south, the state is grappling with a combination of heavy, lake-effect snow, dangerous wind chills, and a total collapse of regional travel infrastructure. Governor Mike DeWine officially declared a state of emergency early this morning as snowfall rates exceeded 3 inches per hour in several counties. The Ohio Department of Transportation has deployed its entire fleet of nearly 1,600 plow trucks, Yet officials admit they are losing the battle against the rapid accumulation. This is not a typical Ohio winter event, Governor DeWine stated during a press briefing at the Emergency Operations Center. We are seeing a bomb cyclone effect that has brought life-threatening conditions to our doorsteps. We are asking all Ohioans to stay off the roads to allow emergency crews to reach those in need. While the entire state is affected, Northeast Ohio, specifically the Snowbelt regions of Cuyahoga, Lake, Geauga, and Ashtabula counties, is bearing the brunt of the storm. A massive lake-effect snowband originating from Lake Erie has become stationary, dumping over 24 inches of snow in less than 12 hours. Visibility in downtown Cleveland has been reduced to near zero, creating whiteout conditions that have forced the temporary closure of Cleveland-Hopkins International Airport. Local authorities have reported hundreds of stranded vehicles on Interstate 90 and I-271, with the Ohio National Guard being deployed to conduct wellness checks on motorists trapped in the drifts. In Columbus and the Central Plains, the storm began with a period of freezing rain before transitioning to heavy snow. This has created a treacherous layer of ice beneath the snow, making even walking outdoors hazardous. Further south in Cincinnati and Dayton, high winds gusting up to 55 miles per hour have caused widespread power outages. According to Duke Energy and AEP Ohio, over 140,000 customers are currently without electricity, with temperatures forecasted to drop to minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 23 degrees Celsius overnight. The lack of heating in residential areas has become a critical life safety issue. The American Red Cross, in coordination with local municipalities, has opened dozens of warming centers across the state. These facilities are equipped with backup generators and medical supplies for those who have lost power or heat in their homes. The wind chill is the silent killer in this storm, said Dr. Amy Edwards of the Ohio Department of Health. At minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit wind chill, frostbite can occur on exposed skin in as little as 15 to 20 minutes. We are urging people to use the Ohio Emergency Management Agency shelter locator to find the nearest safe haven. The National Weather Service predicts that the Arctic air mass will remain locked over the Great Lakes through the weekend. While the heaviest snowfall is expected to taper off by Saturday evening, the extreme cold will persist. Meteorologists are monitoring a secondary clipper system that could bring additional accumulations by Monday morning. Meanwhile, Geauga County has been declared the epicenter of a catastrophic lake-effect snow event that has paralyzed Northeast Ohio today, January 16, 2026. With official measurements in Chardon hitting 20 inches in less than 24 hours, the county's infrastructure is under unprecedented strain, forcing a total travel ban and the activation of emergency rescue protocols. While much of Ohio is grappling with the current Arctic blast, Geauga County, situated in the heart of the region's primary snowbelt, is facing the most extreme conditions. A massive stationary lake-effect snowband off Lake Erie has remained anchored over Chardon, Chesterland, and Bainbridge since late last night. The National Weather Service reported snowfall rates of 4 inches per hour at the peak of the storm. What we are seeing in Geauga County is a meteorological perfect storm, said an NWS meteorologist. The temperature differential between the warm lake water and the sub-zero Arctic air has created a conveyor belt of heavy moisture-laden snow that is refusing to budge. The Geauga County Sheriff's Office has issued a Level 3 snow emergency for the entire county. Under this declaration, all roadways are closed to non-emergency personnel. Sheriff's deputies have warned that anyone driving for non-essential reasons is subject to arrest, as stranded motorists are currently obstructing snowplows and emergency vehicles. We have reports of over 100 vehicles abandoned on Route 44 and Route 306, stated Sheriff Scott Hildenbrand. Our priority is clearing the way for ambulances and fire trucks. If you are at home, stay there. We cannot guarantee a rescue if you get stuck in these drifts. In Chardon Square, the historic heart of the county, snow drifts have reached heights of 6 to 8 feet, completely burying parked cars and blocking the entrances to local businesses. The heavy weight of the heart attack snow, so named for its density, has caused several barn roofs to collapse in the rural Amish communities surrounding Middlefield. The Ohio National Guard has been dispatched to the county with specialized high-clearance vehicles to assist local EMS in reaching residents in remote areas, particularly those requiring dialysis or oxygen supplies. The storm has taken a heavy toll on the local power grid. High winds gusting to 45 miles per hour have brought down snow-laden branches onto power lines. First Energy reports that approximately 12,000 customers in Geauga County are currently in the dark. As one of Ohio's leading agricultural counties, the timing of this storm is particularly difficult. Maple syrup producers in the region expressed concern over tree damage, while dairy farmers are struggling to keep livestock water supplies from freezing and ensuring milk transport trucks can reach their farms. Meanwhile, neighboring regions in Northeast Ohio have seen significant snowfall. Chardon has become the epicenter of this Arctic onslaught. The city's unique geography and elevation at the heart of the Geauga County Snowbelt have acted as a magnet for a massive snowband feeding off the moisture of Lake Erie. Meteorologists from the National Weather Service confirmed that between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. today, Chardon experienced thundersnow, a rare phenomenon where snowfall rates hit an incredible 5 inches per hour. Total accumulations are now approaching the all-time record for a single-day event in the city. Chardon Square, the iconic center of the community, is currently impassable. Snow drifts, fueled by 40 miles per hour winds, have reached the heights of first-story windows on Main Street. The City of Chardon Public Service Department has pulled its light-duty plows off the roads, deploying only heavy-duty front-loaders to attempt to keep a single lane open for emergency vehicles. "We are beyond the point of standard plowing," said Chardon City Manager during an emergency broadcast. "This is now a massive earth-moving operation. Our crews have been working 12-hour shifts since yesterday, but the snow is falling faster than we can move it." The Geauga County Sheriff has maintained a Level 3 snow emergency for Chardon. All businesses are closed, and residents are strictly prohibited from driving. Despite these warnings, emergency crews spent much of the afternoon rescuing dozens of motorists who became stranded on the steep inclines of Route 44 and Route 6 entering the city. The Chardon Fire Department has reported several near-miss incidents where heavy snow loads cause structural concerns on older residential roofs. Firefighters are also pleading with residents to clear the snow from their furnace exhaust vents to prevent deadly carbon monoxide buildup inside homes. The combination of heavy, wet snow and high winds has caused catastrophic damage to the local electrical infrastructure. Over 90% of Chardon residents are currently without power. First Energy crews are stationed on the outskirts of the city, but cannot enter residential side streets until the massive drifts are cleared by heavy machinery. Communication has also become a challenge. Several cellular towers in the area are operating on backup battery power, leading to intermittent signal drops. Residents are encouraged to use battery-powered weather radios for updates. In a display of Chardon's legendary resilience, local snow angels, volunteers with snowmobiles, have been assisting local police in delivering food and essential medicine to elderly residents who are trapped in their homes. The Chardon High School has been converted into a primary Red Cross warming center. It is currently the only facility in the city with a commercial-grade generator capable of providing heat and hot meals to hundreds of displaced residents. "We are used to snow," said Mary Thompson, a lifelong resident. "But this is different. You can't even see the streetlights through the whiteout. It's the kind of storm our grandparents used to talk about."
Yeah, and this won't be long, it'll be a minute or so. Just giving you guys a look. This is in front